guys, welcome to the Idiot Side Quest. This week we are going to once again be doing pop culture.
Yeah, pop culture personality chart things.
Alignment charts.
Alignment charts.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever you call them.
As Leah,
Brandon,
we're your idiots. Get ready for the side quest, I guess.
let's head into it. Alright, so let's dive right into it. First character. Ooh, I guess I could pull up the character.
Also, by the way, guys, I'm not going over explaining alignment charts again, so if you're curious and you don't understand, watch the first episode.
Indeed. And you're still probably going to hear me ask how it works.
Yeah.
Many times.
Yeah.
So
we should probably pull up your little cheat sheet on the other screen here.
Cheat sheet, who needs it?
Okay. Who
needs it?
You need it.
I don't. I do.
Boom, bam. Okay, so.
All right, first subject to talk about, Napoleon Dynamite.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on this character? Where do they lie on the chart?
God, I haven't watched Napoleon Dynamite in a hot minute, so I'm gonna be honest. This is just a shot in the dark for me. I think it's been like 8 years, but I'm gonna go with chaotic neutral.
See, I was maybe like chaotic good.
Okay.
I could see chaotic good because I mean he's all over the place, but in the end, he's there for Pedro, and he just wants the best for his friends, and his Uncle Rico just keeps shutting him down,
Yeah, he's a good guy. Okay, yeah.
So I'd say chaotic good. That's right.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That was a little quick one.
Next one, though. A real question mark in the dark. What is Elmo?
I didn't realize you put this on the list.
What is Elmo? Like, what is he?
Can we go with this one, though? Oh, wait, no. Like, he's
right.
Such a chubby boy. So cute.
It makes me uncomfortable to look at. What is Elmo? Is he neutral? Is he chaotic? I want to say he's chaotic evil. Like, even memes aside, like, I think Elmo wants to watch the world burn.
Oh, I agree completely.
I mean, he's got Nosferatu and stuff, like, just hidden away. He's got people that just, like, are trapped inside of his house. I mean, they never explicitly say that, but when you go to, like, Elmo time, Elmo Corner, what did they call it? It's like Elmo's Corner or something.
Yeah, it was.
But he would just randomly, like, there'd be a door that would open, and there would just be people trapped inside these doors.
Clearly.
Like, even SpongeBob throws references to those, like, people being trapped within doors from Elmo. I think he's chaotic evil. He's definitely evil.
Oh, yeah, no, he's 100%, like,
maybe a lawful evil.
Confirmed.
What's lawful evil do? Who are the lawful evil people?
So those are, like, your dictators, basically.
No, I think he's chaotic. He's definitely chaotic.
Yeah, I agree. He's terrifying. Like, wasn't it like a thing in the 90s where those like tickle me Elmos would just catch on fire? Chaotic evil.
Probably. Chaotic evil.
Nightmare fueling, honestly.
You want to see lawful good? Right there.
Oh yeah, the Cookie Monster.
The 2 and 2 go hand in hand. Cookie Monster. Alright, but moving on from Elmo. Invader Zim.
Honestly, I love this show. It's so good.
Absolutely.
I still watch it.
Did you watch the new movie that just came out for it?
Yeah, I did. They did a pretty good job, actually.
I think they stayed a little bit too, like, they were trying to, like, reference old jokes a little too much. But aside from that, it was like,
I love the tall ones. They're so funny. It's so great.
Exactly. I would say Zim himself, though.
It's a big question mark with me because, like, he tries. He tries
to be evil, but he's bad at it. But does that change the intent behind it? I don't think it does. Yeah, because the alignment chart's all about intent, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how good they are at it. So he's like...
I would say he's lawful evil, because he's doing everything for the tall ones. Like, he's got his orders, even though they're fake orders just to get rid of him. But, like, he's got his orders. He's doing his thing.
Yeah. And, like, he's always selfish. No matter what, he's always selfish. Like, even if he's, like, working with Dib or something, it's always, like, only for his own reasoning.
Yeah.
He's trying to get something done that helps him out.
Yeah, like, I don't even think he cares about Gur, which, how could you not? He's such a good boy. Even though he's not really a dog, but he's a good boy. Look at that guy.
Then what would Gur be, though?
Gur is honestly just empty in that.
Just chaotic neutral, probably.
Yeah, honestly, because like he's just doing things.
He's
I don't
so Gur is like XD rar I'm random. Like that is why that was birthed and why it got so big was Gur. Like
Yeah.
I would say his character alone
Dude,
led the Hot Topic movement.
I
of,
was
like,
gonna say the same shit. Like I remember back in the day, there were like 8-10 shirts of just Gur quotes.
Yes. And that's just all Gur ever like was compromised of.
Okay, the next one is yours.
Oh yeah, I kind of threw this one out there, but there's not even really here. I'll put our good boy out. We could put just straight up the Imperial Guard from Oblivion, but my question was just Oblivion NPCs in general. They've been the topic of like vines and memes for a long while. Just stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Then pay with your blood. Gah! Oh! Gah! But they all kind of like share in the same character trait of they're all pretty chaotic. They're very poorly programmed AI pathing, and they were really like an experimental time for like open world RPGs. They were the experiment.
Just like, oh, we'll see how this goes.
So I just wanted to throw out the Oblivion NPCs because I think a lot of, well, maybe not all the people we're talking about today, but there's a lot of chaotic people out there.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people fall in that chaotic alignment, and then they're just one of the three up and down. I want to say they're like chaotic neutral, but at the same time, they are just kind of following like
Orders.
Yeah, they're following their pathing, but it just never turns out how you want it, both as a player, as a programmer, as even other NPCs against other NPCs. Like, you could pull up the Vine where I think there's a good one. God, what's the name of the YouTuber? But he takes just like out of context Oblivion moments, and one of them is, I think, Harmonious Lex saying that thievery's never getting by on my watch, and then the player stops talking to him. He started, like, the guard is eating his bread. Meanwhile, there's a robbery and a full-on, like, assault murder bath going on in front of him, and then he looks up at you and goes, I'll never let those thieves out of my city. It's just moments like that. Like, that's the chaotic neutral of Oblivion's NPCs.
They kind of remind me of Stormtroopers a little bit.
A little bit. Like, they're stormtroopers, but less competent, you know?
That's pretty hard.
Like, stormtroopers, they're there to, like... They at least have the intent of, like, hey, we're upholding the law of the Empire. Like, hoorah, Empire, we just can't hit shit. Meanwhile, the guards and everyone in Oblivion, they're just... You never know what's gonna happen. I think if you wanted to bring up another character from Oblivion, they've all been commanded by Sheogorath, the Daedric Lord of Madness. I think he controls every single NPC in Oblivion, and that's why they made Sheogorath's DLC in Oblivion and not Skyrim. The Shivering Isles, they have a very good, well-rounded, founded place in Oblivion.
Is this a conspiracy video?
This is a straight-up video essay on why I love Oblivion and it needs a remaster. This is the side quest now. You thought it was alignment charts? We're actually talking about this guy right here. Look at him stare at you. He wants you to pay the fine or pay with your blood. It doesn't matter to him.
You're not gonna leave his town.
There's no thieves getting by on my watch. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to pull that clip up just so I can watch it. Nope, it's happening. You can't stop me. Worst case, we edit it out. Boom. Throw this down and underneath. Boop.
I'm afraid your journey ends here, traveler.
Wrong with
I'll
her.
be taking whatever you're carrying. After you're dead, of course.
So kind.
I do hope it's more than the last few had. They
This
were
is like how
most
every NPC
disappointing.
interacts with you. Is right here. It's just like, oh, there's a twist. It's time to fight.
They look like an alien. Oh.
You've done well. The Gold Road should be a little safer for now. You should return to Anvil and let Carahill know the work is complete. We'll remain here and clean things up.
Okay. Thanks, guard.
Goodbye.
TY.
Goodbye.
Why is there a ghost?
And now they're fighting the guards.
What is the ghost?
Show me what you
Die!
got.
He will die!
You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion?
What's the matter, getting tired?
The thing is, it's like, this video is beautiful, but even if you're just like listening to the podcast,
There's no problem, is there?
that audio alone is just enough to go off of. That's Oblivion in a nutshell. And all of its NPCs characterized right there. Beautiful, simple, elegant.
Okay, so what's their alignment? I got lost.
Chaotic neutral.
Okay.
I'll say chaotic good or chaotic neutral. No, chaotic neutral. They can't be chaotic good. Not after what I just witnessed right there.
Fair.
Let's talk about BMO. Let's talk a little bit about Adventure Time in general.
Mimo.
So I haven't seen, like, I've seen a good amount of Adventure Time, but it's like only been like here and there, and it's always been jumping around and not sequentially.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I think I've seen most of it at this point, but like not sequential at all. Bimo's such a good like so cute.
I haven't seen that many episodes. I've only seen like 1 or 2 episodes with BMO. So tell me about your thoughts on BMO after I went on my Oblivion video essay there.
Like I just see BMO as like a little kid.
Like every episode I know of with BMO is just be like straight neutral. Like they're just there.
I think you're right, but he's just so cute. So cute. I like BMO.
BMO's good. Good bean.
BMO's good.
Good
He's a
bean.
good boy. I'm going with neutral good.
Neutral good?
Yeah.
Okay.
BMO's
I
a
can see
good boy.
I could see that.
Next, we got Bubbles.
Well, actually, let's stay on Adventure Time
Okay.
real quick. Let's stick with it instead of coming back.
Okay.
Let's talk about Finn and Jake real quick. Let's talk about both these beans.
I mean, let's be honest. I think they're both on the good spectrum. You
Yes.
know, like they're like a little bit stupid sometimes, but like overall, they're good. I would say Jake is probably more chaotic good.
See, I was thinking Finn would be more chaotic than Jake. Especially because Jake has like stable relationships and he's able to
True.
like he stays relatively the same. And from what I know, I think, doesn't Finn go through a good amount of changes throughout the show? Like somewhat? Like they stay generally rooted in who they are.
Yeah.
But I feel like Finn's just changing all the time. And a piece of it's like him growing up, I feel like.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that. So Jake chaotic good, or wait, no, fuck. Finn chaotic good, Jake lawful good.
Or neutral good. I'd say like neutral good. I don't know if
Okay.
he's lawful good. Jake tries, but...
Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't think they like... Well, I guess they kind of try to better society, but they're both kind of...
Out there.
They're out there.
They're just doing their due. Most of the time, it has to do with Finn obsessing over a girl.
It's true. It's true. And a lot of... From what I know, it's him obsessing about a girl who's actually obsessing about a different girl.
Yeah, that's very
Hell
true.
yeah, Princess Bubblegum. Princess BPV.
Lemon grab.
I think that's like the best picture to show
No,
off for
I
Lemon Grab.
disagree.
That's a
I
beautiful picture.
disagree. Let me
No, don't take it away. Fine.
hate you. So I don't know if you've seen this episode because you've watched this pretty sparsely, but there is like an entire episode about lemon grab, and it's real weird.
I have
Like
not.
I honestly, I don't even know how to describe the episode. I'm sure that people who have watched it will either agree with me or tell me that I'm stupid for not knowing how to explain it better. But like it's like lemon grab as like a kid, and like he's like this chosen one to like save all of the lemon people because like there's this one like lemon overlord that's eating all of the other lemon people. It's really weird. And Lemon Grab's like, fuck this shit, I don't want to do it. So as a kid, he like runs away. He meets this motherfucker on a cloud. Like,
Okay.
and like they just have adventures. I want to say,
What would you align him at?
like, honestly, I feel like he's true chaotic. Like not even like chaotic good, chaotic neutral, or chaotic bad. Like I think he's just chaotic. But I think like being a good person, going off of the charts, like I would go with chaotic neutral because like
sure.
he's not like evil. He's just
No, he's a little selfish, maybe.
he's just fucked up.
He's just crazy.
Yeah, extremely crazy.
See, the only like things I know about Lemongrab are him screaming.
Unacceptable.
Exactly. He just screams. That's all I know
Yeah.
Lemongrab for.
It's so great. Comedy gold. Honestly. I love Lemongrab. Lemongrab's my favorite character. And I
Chaotic
stand.
comedy gold.
Yeah, chaotic comedy gold. Do we have any other Adventure Time people that we were gonna talk about?
I don't remember. I mean, we kind of hit them all really quick back to back there. I mean,
Yeah.
you could talk about like PB or
Marceline.
Marceline.
Or Lumpy Space Princess. That's her name, right?
Lumpy Space Princess.
Yeah, I love her. She's pretty funny too. I just like all the weird characters in Adventure Time. I feel like this one's gonna be a lot shorter than our first one that we did, so
Lumpy Space Princess.
yeah.
What are they like ranked at though?
Like, what do you mean, like alignment?
They're alignment wise. Because they're like super selfish, but they're
She's,
also
like,
like
low-key
pretty
a
chill.
bitch.
Yeah.
She's like that bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh my glob.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my glob.
They're just like it's like they're like a overly exaggerated like high school girl though. Like the kind of
Yeah.
connotation of the character, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I would agree.
Especially in their like prom episode.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest one I know them from is the prom, the Lumpy Space prom.
Lumpy Space Princess. Should we pull her up? Or,
Sure.
Yeah, I guess. So we have some form of reference. Lumpy Space Princess. I don't even know where to put her. I feel like don't get me wrong. I love Adventure Time. It's so great, but I feel like all the characters are just chaotic. Like
I think
'Cause
that's
it's-
like anything that what's his face? Who's the animator, like the main guy who wrote it though? Because isn't it?
no clue at all.
I'm blanking on the name.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of those people where I know who wrote it, I know who animated it, like I know all of the knows, or I'm like,
Could care less. Don't know.
it's not that I could care less, but like I have no clue.
Yeah.
No clue at all. I'm so sorry, but very talented.
But no, I think like this animator, like this studio, like they
Yeah.
just make because it's the same studio and stuff that made like Chowder and stuff too,
Yeah,
right?
and regular show, which was pretty weird.
Flapjack.
Yeah, Flapjack was weird.
Flapjack is now that's a show right there. Oh god, I got roped in the other day going down a YouTube rabbit hole of just like I clicked on one video and then I just let it autoplay and it was just clips from Chowder and I was just like, what is going on?
I'm so
You
lost.
just revisit shows sometimes. You're like, holy shit,
Yeah.
what was I watching as a kid? Like last time we talked about Courage the Cowardly Dog, but there's like Courage episodes where you're just
Yeah.
like, how was I allowed to watch
Yeah.
this as a child?
like low-key mentally scarring.
Yeah. That will always, like, I think for as long as I live, I'll always have the reference of return the slam.
Oh my
Oh, suffer Micus. Like, that is forever a quote.
Yeah, that's true. But so Lumpy Space Princess, she's like a high school bitch. That nobody
Is that an alignment? Can high school bitch just be an alignment?
high school bitch. Where does that line like land though? Like
It lies on the high school bitch alignment. Chaotic neutral? What is chaotic neutral? Like if you had to give it like a title or
so
grouping.
I have all of this. Hold up. So chaotic, neutral,
Free spirit.
Yeah, they're the free spirit.
I
So
do it
yeah.
because it entertains me. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Lumpy Space Princess
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Lumpy Space Princess, chaotic neutral, aka everybody from Adventure Time, chaotic neutral, except for like the actual like villains and stuff like that.
Is this what I think it is?
So honestly, I'm down for both of the characters that are named this. I'm not too sure which one you're thinking of though.
I'm thinking of Power Puff.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking of as well, but there's also Trailer Park Boys. Oh,
There's
wow,
a
I
Trailer
fucked.
Park Boys?
Yeah, you don't know Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys?
Wait, no, that's the guy with the glasses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never really... Okay, so the only time I've ever seen Trailer Park Boys, I've seen it like 3 different times, but That was all at very different times in my life, and each time I happened to be high as fuck. Yeah, you're doing great.
I'm doing great, man. I'm gonna leave that to you. But yeah, no, that's the way to watch Trailer Park Boys, honestly.
Look at those eyes. Let them stare into you.
I like the hardcore bubbles.
Hardcore bubbles?
Yeah.
Where?
It's a meme. It's like bubbles being, or like I am too hardcore or something like that.
Yeah. Except I just saw something and now I want to touch on it after bubbles.
Okay. But so yeah, bubbles is low key crazy.
I'd say so. I'd say the other character, like Blossom Falls, like kind of. I mean,
like she's
young,
lawful good.
She's lawful good, but you know, a little further down the line, high school bitch. She's on the trail for high school bitch. Buttercup's just always awesome. Bubbles, look at those eyes. Look at them.
It's like,
look into there.
Like what is behind Bubbles? Honestly, like I want to say she's chaotic good. Like she flips the coin sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, no matter what, they're all kind of, they have to be on the
Yeah.
good spectrum. I mean, they're heroes somewhat.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo. But no, I could say probably chaotic good.
Yeah, chaotic
neutral
good. I want to find the Bubbles hardcore meme, but I don't want to tangent too hard. Okay, what was your tangent?
My tangent was, what about
Oh god.
him? Where does him from Powerpuff Girls lie? The like OG drag queen. Like him was Jeffree Star before Jeffree Star was Jeffree Star.
Jeffree Star's not a drag queen though.
It's not, but well, he was a scene queen though.
That's true. But I
The
mean,
queen
he's not
of
anymore.
queens, though. But I mean, we're talking just like queen, like Kween, queens.
I love him. He's so eccentric.
Yeah, they're a great character, and it's like they're a character too that is like, I've always loved him.
Yeah.
But it's like late or like mid 90s. This is the show, and this was like a kids show. Like think about that. Like they allowed him to be a villain in that show in a time where like, you know, a character like him wasn't very like acceptable.
Well, I don't want to get like too political and too
Fuck, how'd that even move the mouse?
I don't know. And like too down the rabbit hole, but like let's be honest, like cause
Side quest time.
Side quest time, get ready guys. So I watch a lot of horror movies, as you know. You don't really watch them because you are a scaredy boy, and that's fine. But like I don't know, like throughout like the 80s and 90s and stuff like that, in horror specifically, there were a lot of like trans-ish slash crush.
Well, it's like you have like Rocky Mountain or Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Rocky
it's like
Horror
a
Picture
big
Show.
iconic one.
Yeah, you also have like Sleepaway Camp, and then also you got Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs, which I just learned you haven't seen because you're a crazy person. But a lot of the times when these kinds of characters were first being introduced into like main media, they were always playing the villain,
The
which
bad
is
one.
kind of
Yeah.
fucked up.
It is kind of fucked up.
Well, actually, it's not kind of fucked up. It's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
And like, so I don't know if I would say it's progressive having him in a kid's show. It might be a little bit derogative, honestly, but
A little bit. But see, it's like when I look back on it, it might be because I haven't seen it in forever, but I just remember, especially like in this show at least, when it comes to kids shows, like even if they're portrayed as villains, they're hyper like humanized.
Yeah.
So they're not like evil. They're just, you know, the opposition. Especially like Mojo Jojo. I think him got a lot of humanization.
Yeah, and like let's be real, most of these villains I feel like they're for laughs. Like in like the cartoons.
It's something a kid can see and like an adult can also see and, you know, be able to absorb pretty easily. What? It's him. Not a fan of Soul Calibur, I see. Okay, that's cool. I'll go back here.
I would say him because I haven't seen it in a while. I'm not too sure. Like I would say he's evil. But you know, I'm not sure if he's lawful evil or neutral evil or chaotic
I'd
evil.
say like neutral evil.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your word for it. Like, I haven't seen it in a hot minute.
Like I said, I mean, I didn't even think about this character until we pulled up Bubbles, and then I saw like something out of the corner of my eye, and I just suddenly was like, oh,
Wait.
him. Yes.
Okay, yeah, so, neutral evil?
Neutral evil.
Okay.
I'd say neutral evil.
Alright, and then up next. This is personally I think this is my favorite cartoon.
Let's do...
Yeah, my guy. So, Bill Cipher.
I don't think I ever got to the Cypher part of Gravity
Yeah.
Falls, because isn't he like season 2 or something?
He is at the very end of season 1. He's like the...
Like I vaguely saw him, but I don't know much about the character.
Yeah, he's like the show's overall like main villain.
Yeah.
And I think it's Weird Apocalypse that he creates or something like that. It's like a spin-off of Apocalypse, but like something just weird. So he's chaotic evil without a doubt, but
Okay.
he's just so much fun as a character. Like he's so cool. I like him a lot.
He reminds me a little bit from what I like vaguely understand, and this is like another once again kind of a quick side tangent, but he reminds me of Excalibur from Soul Eater.
Okay, I can get where you can kind of see that, but like Excalibur and Soul Eater, he's the good guy.
He's chaotic good. Like
Yeah.
they kind of like pair together though, from what I remember of Bill Cipher. That like the Excalibur is definitely chaotic good.
Well, okay. So Excalibur, he's like an actual like physical being though, right?
He's a sword.
Yeah, no, but like he's in real life and stuff like that. Whereas
Yeah.
like Bill Cipher is like from a completely different
cosmic.
dimension. Yeah, going into people's minds, doing fucky things, like literally like trying to destroy the town and the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I get where you see the comparison. I think they're both fun characters.
They're meant to be fun.
Yeah.
And chaotic. But
Yeah.
he's more evil centric, and Excalibur's just let me tell you my tale of the 12th century.
God, I haven't watched Soul Eater in so long. I'm
Like I
so
said,
glad
it's
that you're
just-
watching it right now.
It's not rewatch, it's my first watch.
Wait, what?
I've never seen it before, so I'm just revisiting it.
Soul Eater is one of my favorite animes.
It's lit so far. It's lit so far.
What? It's lit all the way through.
It's so my thoughts on it is it's a really good like intro anime.
I love it. I think it's great.
It's
and
pretty
then
good.
up next is Waddles the Pig, which I'm going to be honest, I prefer this picture.
Okay, fair enough.
He's so great.
I don't know much about Waddles. Like all that I know about Waddles, I probably put off on Mabel.
Yeah.
Just being chaotic good.
Yeah. So Waddles is a pig. He's not technically a talking pig. Like he's literally just a pig. Although in one episode he like gets rigged up with like the science chair and stuff, and he's voiced by Neil deGrasse Tyson,
Oh,
which
no.
is spectacular. The best choice for voicing Waddles. Honestly, I would just say he's like good through and through. I want to say he's a lawful good. He's such a cute boy. He's
Well, I was gonna say then maybe I'm a little bit changed now on my thoughts of it, because can we just agree that Neil deGrasse Tyson himself, lawful good,
Oh yeah, he's
through and through, easy, 100%.
yeah. I remember I was watching because he does a podcast called Star Talk, and
Okay.
he did an episode with Katy Perry, which
I've seen clips of said episode.
is
I
math
think.
related to science.
It's math related to science.
And obviously, I'm not a genius. I'm not the smartest person in the room, usually. But I would slap her. Like, I'm sorry, Katy Perry. But you're gonna go on a show called Star Talk.
Is math related to science. Well, she had like a few other like really big quotable
Yeah,
things that she said from that.
she really did. I'm pretty convinced that she was high the entire.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But
Good on you, K-Pay.
yeah, but honestly, the fact that he was able to sit through that and still be...
Didn't she say she should become a scientist?
She did. She said she wanted to be a scientist. Oh, I'm sorry, Katie.
We love K-Pay. But K-Pay, come on. K-Pay.
Very cringeable. Models, good boy. Neil
Good
deGrasse
boy.
Tyson,
Good boy.
better boy.
Yeah, best boy. Best boy.
Okay, and then, so up next.
Let's talk about this person. Because I think this is actually another chaotic good or lawful, or not, neutral good, lawful good. Look at Post. Look at that cute, adorable face.
Wait, so what do you think he is?
I would say he's neutral good.
Neutral good.
Like I'd say he's good. I don't know if he's lawful good because
No, he's not lawful good. Like let's
he's
be real.
He's a hip hop like superstar, you know.
Yeah.
But like every time I've ever like seen him talk or like watched a Twitch stream of theirs or like, you know, there's always that front of, you know, I used to work in entertainment. You can I have gotten really good at telling when people are just putting on like their front face to be like, hey, this is for the fans, but don't fucking talk to me.
Yeah.
And people that are actually just like,
I'm here to have a good time, guys.
I'm here to
What's
like,
up?
I love you guys. Like, let's hang out. And
Yeah.
I think Posty's a good boy. From every interaction I've ever seen and had with it.
Yeah, I remember when that shit went down with, I can't remember if it was Jake Paul or Logan Paul, where he actually showed up to Post Malone's house, like didn't blur anything out. Like just total invasion of privacy, posted it online. And like, once again, I would be pissed in that scenario. I would be so annoyed. But you know, he was like pretty nice. Like I don't know if I could do I think through this episode
I don't know
I'm
anything
learning I'm
about
not a good
Logan
person.
Paul. I don't know anything
Oh, no.
about that. I haven't watched anything of theirs.
I think it was just one of those things
That got blown up and people talked about it.
Yeah, that people talked about it. And so like, yeah, I guess one of the Pauls just
Except there's times I have to say he might be chaotic good.
Yeah.
Because I mean I just found out the other day that on his foot, you know what he's got tattooed there? He's got the Oblivion symbol. He is an Oblivion NPC in some aspects, so he's chaotic good.
Dude.
He's probably chaotic.
It's a whole conspiracy.
It is.
This whole episode.
This whole thing, like I said, we're gonna bring it all back. This is actually
about Oblivion.
This is all about, we're bringing it, all tying it back to Oblivion NPCs.
God, how great would this have been if this was the last person on our list? I would have like tied it all together. Like little bow on a package. Up next.
I love you, Posty. Up next, we have Edward and Alphonse Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. You know, they do that at the splash screen every single time it goes to like commercial break, and then it comes back because you're actually binge watching it on Netflix, so you just go through like several hours of just hearing Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
There it is.
And it's been a minute for me. I'm going to be honest.
I have to think on them.
I have to think on them as well. I think Alphonse is really just a good boy.
I think Alphonse is the good boy.
Like he tries to do right by like everybody, and then also his brother, and like I don't know, they have such a good bond together.
They are really good.
They're like, it's probably one of like my favorite like brother duos to see. You know, I think they do it justice in a really good way.
Well, I think that's something too that's kind of neat. In quick tangent, bringing it up to modern anime right now in the current season, we're going through Demon Slayer. But I think a good talking point is Demon Slayer it's a really good brother-sister duo, and they're not sexually attracted to each other. It's just good, wholesome. We did it, anime. Anime, we did it. We came back to wholesome, good siblings, just like these two here. But no, I would say Alphonse is he's definitely on the good spectrum of things.
I want to say he's lawful good. Like, I want to say he's good through and through. He's not only good for his brother, but he's trying, like, anybody that they meet along the way, like, he's trying to help them out as well.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
But I would say, like, Edward, on the other hand,
Edward's complicated to me.
He's a very complicated. It's like the main reason they work with like the government and all these things. Everything is solely to get their bodies back. Yeah. But for Edward, mostly it's to get Al's body back. Because Edward kind of strikes me as like he's not really selfish. But he's doing selfish things for Al. You know what I mean? So he's kind of middle of the road. I'd say he's like lawful neutral or something.
I feel like he's such a complex character, but yeah, I don't know where else to put him.
But it's like he does some things, and it depends. If we're talking like Brotherhood, because I don't know how the initial one really kind of ends, but Brotherhood wise, I mean, towards the end, he starts really like working with everyone and doing what's best for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, you're not just gonna let Hohenheim and Father whatever just get away with giant transmutation circles. Wow, you know, and he's doing what's best for everybody. But at the heart of everything and what starts the adventure is they fucked up, and he's got to fix things for his little brother. You know? He cares for his little brother, but everyone else, he starts to build some relationships. Like he's got Winry, of course, but that like takes a little bit of time to really get like solidified for everybody.
And like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think if it came down to Alphonse and Winfrey, Alphonse would win.
Yes.
Like they've got such a good bond. Yeah. Lawful neutral.
Yeah. Trying to think if there's any other like really complex characters. I mean, there's actually like a good. I mean, you could even talk about like greed, and there's a few of the. They're not Iran cars. That's Bleach. What are they called? Not chimeras. What are they called? The main baddies. It starts with an H. It's been a while.
I haven't watched this in like 8 years.
It's only been like a year and a half for me, but damn, I'm gonna slap myself later when I figure it out. Oh well.
Okay, yeah, let's.
That show is a good show.
It's a good show.
It's filled with complex characters, which makes it interesting to watch.
And it's wholesome siblings. If you want to be touched, you know.
Talking about like anime girls, though, let's all talk about our favorite anime girl.
The best anime girl.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
This dish is shit.
Okay, so Gordon Ramsay, he's a very complicated person because, like, obviously there's
I mean, obviously we're, especially with like Posty too. It's like we're taking outside of well-written characters to actual people.
This is a person.
This is a person, by the way, not just a character.
Yeah. But like no, he's really complicated because like obviously like there's the Hell Kitchen or like, you know, the bad kitchens that he goes to, and he's like, you fucking egg, what's wrong with you? But
I'd say he's like chaotic good though, like because he's a bitch. I don't know, maybe I'll blur that one out. I don't know how American audiences feel about that one.
Tuesday.
But he's an asshole, but he's got such good intentions, and he just doesn't.
Yeah,
well, it's not even like him not knowing how to get it across. It's just that's his
how
way.
He gets it across.
It's his way,
and like
his comedic panache.
The piece de resistance, and
throw a little spice guy in there. Spice.
Yeah. Plus, also like if you watch like the show that he has with like kids or younger chefs or whatever the fuck you want to call it, you know, he's real nice to the kids. He's very supportive. He's like, follow your dreams, kids. I support you. Don't cry.
Oh, yeah, he does have like a kids Hell Kitchen or Iron Chef or whatever. I don't
remember. But yeah, no, I would agree. Like he's a good guy. He just is very abrasive about his opinions. And if you got a problem with that,
very British.
Yeah, you got a problem with it. I mean, he's on the good spectrum.
Well, it's like too. It's like you look at one. It's not a secret that like kitchens are, you know, really intense environments. And it's like even when I was doing like some of my previous jobs, and I was in a more like managerial position, sometimes the people underneath you are just like,
oh my god,
holy shit, and you can't get it across except by that right there.
Oh boy.
That beautiful Gordon Ramsay just. Are you fucking broken? Are you brain dead?
Yeah.
Like.
So I don't want to say that Gordon Ramsay's lawful good. Not that like I think he like breaks any laws or anything like that.
But he's chaotic.
Is he chaotic though? Because like I don't feel like he does his stuff on a whim. You know. I think
actually he is a bit more neutral. I would say.
Yeah, I think he's the neutral good. He's just such an abrasive person. Throws you off.
Abrasive neutral good.
Yeah. And then what's up next? Might as well do both of these together.
Who? Where?
Hiccup and Toothless.
Ah, yes. I thought you were talking about Gordon Ramsay and somebody. I was like, what?
Who would we pair Gordon Ramsay?
Who do you pair with Gordon Ramsay? Bobby Boufflé? I don't know anything about that man.
Yeah.
Oh, wholesome.
Wholesome kid content that you love as an adult.
And you said you haven't seen the third one yet?
No, it's been sitting on Hulu for a couple weeks, and I keep wanting to watch it.
He's good. It's good.
Yeah, I love these movies. They're so great and they're fun.
I think DreamWorks in general. DreamWorks makes some pretty good movies.
So, Toothless. I want to say he's neutral good.
I'd say so.
Mm-hmm. Like,
I'd say he kind of starts.
Is he a good character,
he's neutral.
Yeah.
I mean, he follows Hiccup. Like, he cares for Hiccup, and he does, like, he's a pet somewhat. Yeah. He's a pet
that
a
flies
partner
and can kill people if needed.
Yeah. But overall, I think Toothless still is kind of like doing their own thing.
Yeah. So I don't know, like.
And they're kind of like trained out of bad habits.
Yeah, that's
bad
true.
habits they have is kind of like removed. I'd say in general they're more like
neutral,
lawful neutral. You know, because they're also, and you see it a bit more in the later movies, that they are the apex. Like they're apparently like the king, somewhat, of the dragons. That's a kind of a third movie thing, but. Once you see that, then it's like, all right, they're kind of the leader and they do kind of lead. And so they take a bit more of a lawful approach, I'd say, to things. As much as a non-talking, all-powerful dragon can do. Lawful neutral's my bet.
I just got lost.
You need to watch the third movie.
I do. But yeah,
I'd say up until the third movie, they're more just a straight neutral. Yeah.
I'm just gonna agree with you because I don't know. I haven't watched the third movie.
Come back to it after you watch it.
They're great. Hiccup. I want to say that he's chaotic good. Like, because if you think about it, it's really him and, you know, his desire for, like, knowledge and, like, understanding the dragons and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of being a rebel, which is, like, what changes everything for them.
Yeah.
But he's still got good intentions behind it. He wants to save the dragons. He wants to save all the people. And, yeah, just a good guy.
But doesn't that make him a bit more lawful as well? Because he's looking out for general society. I get confused on this one. Because I remember last time you said, I was like, getting confused. I was like, hey, it's not lawful because they're not going with, like, the laws of the world. But you're like, no, it's more about just in general, everybody together as a whole.
Lawful and, like, so, like, the actual law itself, and then along the lines with society. But it's not so much, like, it's not so much the fact that he had good intentions for society. It's more along the lines the fact that he, like, strictly, like, went against, like, the town's rules, which is why I think he's more chaotic.
Fair. I can see that.
I
can say chaotic good.
Yeah. Okay.
At least in the first movie.
First movie for sure. And then I want to say in, like, the second movie, which I have seen, but I haven't seen the third one. I want to say he takes more of a lawful good side because, like,
I'd say the other movies he's definitely lawful.
He gets everybody else on the same page and, like, oh wow, dragons are a gift. This is great. I love my life.
Look at us all. Let's all save everybody.
This is so helpful. Okay, so the next person you don't know. Because you haven't watched this show.
I haven't. Terry Crews?
I love Terry Crews.
Himself. But you're speaking specifically of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yes. I mean, if we're going to do Terry Crews, like, as a person, not, like, any character that he's played, I want to say that he is neutral good.
Neutral good.
Yeah.
I was thinking chaotic good for a second, but then I'm like, no.
Nah, but, like,
White chicks, Terry Crews, though. Yes.
I haven't seen that movie in years.
I've seen it, like, once.
But yeah, so Terry in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Obviously, he's playing a cop. So.
Okay. I've never seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I have no context about what the show is about.
Honestly, it's great. It's a great show.
Is it anything like Reno 911 or?
I don't know what that is.
Like I said, I hardly even know the name of the show. Is that what it's called, Reno 911?
What is Reno 911?
I It's about cops. That's all I know.
Someone help us.
So, please.
Someone help us. But yeah, Terry Crews in this, I want to say that he's got to be lawful good because he's a cop, but I really just wanted to talk about him because I relate to his obsession with yogurt. He literally eats yogurt all the time, and yogurt is one of my favorite foods.
Is that like his main character trait, is yogurt?
Yes, it really is. Like, at one point, he gets like this lavender honey yogurt, and it sounds amazing, and I want it. But he's such a good character. He's so funny. It's a good show.
I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it.
Okay. And then I don't know if I know who this next character is.
How do you not know who these nice characters are?
Oh, wait.
Do you know who this character is? Because if you know who this character is, then you know who this character is.
Okay, yeah, now I know. Sorry. It was one of those things where I saw his name, and I was like...
Who is this?
Who dat?
Let's just do both of them. Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps. Zootopia. Great movie.
It's a good movie. I only saw it once, so I might be kind of spacing out on what happens and stuff like that. But like, isn't Nick a con artist? Like
yes.
When it first starts?
He's very throughout the entire thing. He is pretty much until the very, very end. He's a con artist.
Okay.
So like, I think he definitely has like character change, and it's not too complex. Like, he's not too complex of a character, but I would definitely say he's like, he's not evil, but he's definitely like chaotic neutral.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Probably through and through.
That's what I would say. And then Judy Hopps is just lawful good.
Lawful good.
Yeah.
It's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah. She does the right thing.
She's a cop. Not saying that all cops are lawful good, but, you know, in this iteration of the movie...
Let's be real. In Disney, cops are good.
Yeah.
According to Disney movies, cops are good.
According to Disney also, though, con man, also good, question mark. He's making some money off the little mice, but he's doing it relatively legally.
Yeah, sort of.
Kind of. No, Zootopia. Love me Zootopia.
I know we've had a couple tangents, but I'm surprised at how tame we're being.
Shrek and Donkey. I love Shrek. Shrek's top 5 favorite movies for me. All memes aside, like, I have always, like, loved Shrek. Shrek, the very first one, is just,
It's so weird.
Like, some of the other ones are pretty good. Like, the second one, for sure. Like, Puss in Boots. Like,
the second one's, honestly, I feel like it's funnier.
Probably. But I like the first one more, you know what I mean? Because it was just... It's like it makes fun of Hollywood.
It really does, yeah.
Like, that's what it's about. And a majority of the movies, like... And I think that's kind of why I think the second one still had that, like, kind of weird nature to it. But then you get into the third and fourth, and then they're just kind of Hollywood taking over and, you know, just trying to make some money. And that's why you kind of lose the edge of those.
I don't think I saw
Actually, no. The third one's still pretty iffy. Shrek the Third is when Fiona's dad is going to die, and they need to find the new heir to the kingdom.
But wouldn't that technically be Shrek?
No, because Fiona's got like a brother, or it's like an illegitimate son or something. He's off somewhere. It's King Arthur, I think.
That's complicated.
And then in the fourth one, that's where it's against the Pied Piper. And then Fiona and Shrek have a bunch of kids, and Shrek's stressed out about being a dad. And it's just like, what are we even making movies about anymore? Let's just go back to...
Where does this come from?
Fart jokes. Eating berries in the woods, you know?
Onions.
Oh, onions. Ogres are like, holy shit, that's gonna give me nightmares. I just had to point that out. But yeah, I love Shrek. But talking about the characters themselves, and we're talking complex characters at least here, because remember, Shrek's got layers. He's got layers, yo.
Onion boy. Okay, so let's be real. Shrek is a hero, but he's a reluctant hero.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even know. I don't want to say reluctant. Like, he's in it for himself.
Yes.
He's in it for the reward.
He's in it to make everyone go away.
Yeah. I want to say
he's not looking for
neutral.
adventure.
Or maybe, like, true neutral. Like,
I'd say in the first movie, maybe even the second movie, he's selfish.
yeah.
So, man, what would
I think he
selfish really be? Would that be
So for me,
neutral,
that, like, unless they're, like, outwardly, like, trying to fuck people up, for me, that's neutral.
I'd say he's neutral.
Yeah, like, I think he's true neutral. Like, I mean, obviously...
Donkey
like,
chaotic good through and through.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. But
Yeah.
Shrek, Onion Boy here.
I want to say he's true neutral, because, like, he doesn't really do anything unless provoked.
No.
I wouldn't agree with his reactions. I feel like they're a little bit over the board, but, like...
Yeah.
He's not gonna fuck with you if you don't fuck with him.
And it's like, at the very end of the first one, I mean, he starts to fall in love with Fiona. But it's like, even up until then, he's just like, man, I just want to get this bitch gone. I just want to be alone.
Oh, they didn't talk to me.
My swamp.
My swamp.
Our swamp.
No.
And so...
I made some waffles.
Exactly. So I would say probably neutral. In the
Yeah.
first two movies, I'd say neutral.
I don't know
What?
I didn't know. I said I don't know anything past the first two. Like,
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say you didn't know the second movie. I was like,
no, I know the second. I told you like 2 seconds ago. I think the second one's funnier. I didn't even know there was a fourth one.
I wish I didn't.
Bonkers.
I wish I didn't, but I do. It's
Well,
out there.
So we got our neutral onion, and we've got our chaotic good guy.
Chaotic good donkey.
Good donkey.
Gregory House from House MD. Does he change throughout the show? How much of the show have you seen? I haven't really seen the end of it.
I think we talked about this last time we were hanging out. Because the reason why this is on here is because after we were done filming, we ended up watching, I think, an episode of House. And as we discussed, I think both of us have seen the whole show, but not in order.
And I don't remember the end.
I don't either.
Maybe because it was not important, but...
House is messed up, though.
He is. He's got a lot wrong with him. He's got addicted to different drugs and... Like, he's smart.
Emotional issues.
And he also acts on emotional. He acts on logic, but he also acts on logic and emotion and...
So he's chaotic. For sure.
He's compulsive, and it might be because of the drugs he takes that he's compulsive. Like, you know. A lot of addicts become compulsive people. And that could just be a result of the drugs they take. Yeah, right there. Look at that man.
I'm
That's
so
insane.
sad. I saw it and I couldn't not. I'm kind of struggling between chaotic good and chaotic neutral. Nah, he's chaotic neutral.
I don't know if I'd put him as a good guy.
Yeah, no.
He's a main character, but he's not exactly a good guy.
Nah. Chaotic neutral.
I'd say, like, Wilson is, like, good guy.
Yeah.
But he's, like, sidekick good guy.
Yeah.
He's kind of like Donkey and Shrek a little bit, you know?
It's a great analogy. So yeah, chaotic neutral. Pretty easy. Okay. And then,
Easy's a tough word for that one, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe not too easy, but like, yeah, I'm saying.
I don't know who this next person
Up
is.
next! So, we did Dana last time, so now we're gonna do Fox Mulder. And...
X-Files. The truth is out there. Which one do I click on? I want to believe.
Nah, I feel like there's a better one. Can you type in Mulder, do you think I'm spooky?
Do you think I'm spooky?
Yes.
There you go.
So Mulder, he's an FBI agent where we kind of agreed that Dana was lawful good, but oh, poor Dana. She deserves better than that. No, I'm not gonna be able to stop staring at that. But I would not say that Mulder's lawful good. He's basically
Give me background. Why not? I don't know anything about this show.
Oh, God.
Spoil it for me.
God, this is hard. So basically, he's convinced that aliens are out there. And guess what? He's fucking right. There's conspiracies on conspiracies on conspiracies and people trying to kill him. And
In the show or IRL?
not in the show.
Oh, okay.
in the show, sorry. And so he just digs up all these cases. A lot of the time, like, there's something where it sounds like kind of normal, but there's something like a little bit weird about it. And Mulder's like, there's some spooky shit going on. We gotta go see it. And Dana's like,
Nah,
this
bruh.
is a cut and dry case. What are you talking about? People die from fires all the time. Blah, 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 blah. And then you find out there's like this freaking, like actual spawn of Satan that's been born.
So Dana's like CNN, and he's like, get Clinton, nerd.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, never mind then.
I feel like I'm gonna get roasted.
Uh,
Am I gonna get roasted?
Next time we get Clinton.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So for me, Fox, I would say he's chaotic good. He's just kind of all over the place, but like he's got good in his heart. Like he's trying to do the right thing.
He just wants the truth,
Yeah.
and the truth is out there.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Okay. So what did you say for his alignment again?
Chaotic good.
Okay. Okay. I can take that. Who's this? What is this?
That's from It's Always Sunny. So
Ah.
we're bringing back a few things that we did last time. So I know that you haven't seen as much It's Always Sunny as I have.
No.
What do you think Dennis is?
If I remember correctly, he's somewhat semi the loser of the group. Kind of semi main character-ish.
I would say throughout most of the time, he's kind of like the leader of the group.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's the loser.
I mean, come on. We're comparing him up against Danny DeVito here. He's the loser of the group.
True.
I would say neutral good. Actually, never mind. I don't think I can make anyone in Always Sunny good. So he's probably like chaotic neutral.
Nah, he's chaotic evil, my man.
Is he?
Yeah, I think you've seen this episode because I think we were talking about it. But there's this one episode where they buy a boat. And Dennis wants to have a party, or he wants to invite a girl on the boat. And he is...
Always Sunny is the exact same as Trailer Park Boys, where I've only seen it like twice in my life, and I was high as fuck the entire time, so I don't remember anything. Except I do have a Left 4 Dead mod that replaces all of my jockey sound effects with Danny DeVito sound bites from Always Sunny.
That's great.
I got monster condoms for my Magnum dong. It's a jockey, guys. We gotta go. Like that's. I only know Danny DeVito quotes from this show.
Please tell me that in that soundbite mod, they have him saying, "I just want to be pure."
I don't think so.
God dang.
It's when I start to eat garbage.
But so basically, the gang buys a boat.
Okay.
And Dennis wants to take a chick on the boat and have, like, banger. And basically, he goes on this long tangent about how no girl is going to say no to a guy on a boat because of the implication.
What implication?
You know, I'm not going to do anything to hurt her, but, you know, she's alone on a boat with a guy she just met. She's not going to say no because of the implication. Like, it's fucked up. And then he also has the Dennis system. It's, ooh, and he, honestly, he's a sociopath. He's fucked up.
I was about to say, is he the one that came up with the crazy hot scale? But no, that's always, or How I Met Your Mother.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mother.
No, I could see that then. Yeah, I could.
He's chaotic evil.
Okay.
Or actually, no, he's not chaotic evil. He plans his shit out. I want to say he's neutral evil.
Just neutral evil.
Yeah,
definitely evil scale.
Yeah, no, for sure, he's an evil guy. He's fucked up. But
Who's the one? Who's conspiracy boy? Who's mailroom boy?
That's Charlie.
Charlie's a good boy.
Charlie's a good boy. He's just misguided. He doesn't know how to read.
What?
He doesn't know how to read.
Damn. My boy.
My guy.
How are you gonna drop in the mailroom? Oh. Maybe I should watch that show sometime.
It's good.
Someday. When I'm not being a weeb and watching anime.
Okay, and then next, also from It's Always Sunny, we got Sweet D. I don't think there's just, I'm just gonna use this one. Sweet D, hello. I don't feel like typing. Sweet D's also crazy. I'm gonna leave
Are they evil though? I mean, like I said, they're all the shows. They're like workaholics. They're all bad.
Yeah.
But like, that's the point of the show.
Yeah.
They're bad and bad at being bad.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if I would say, like, she's evil, but, like, she does bad things with bad intentions as well.
Flip cup. That's all I know, actually, from Always Sunny. Danny DeVito quotes in Flip Cup. They play Flip Cup.
You're missing out on so much.
Am I, though?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
God, this is hard for me. I'm gonna go with evil, because, like, she can be vengeful and spiteful. I'm gonna go with neutral evil again, but I don't, like, if there were, like, levels to neutral evil, I would say, like, Sweet D is, like, a level 1, and I would say, like, Dennis is,
5.
no, he's maxed out at level 8.
Defcon 5.
Yeah. Okay.
What about Danny DeVito?
Danny DeVito.
How about Danny DeVito in general? Not even Always Sunny. Just Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito in general, he's a great guy.
Chaotic good.
Chaotic good. It's Always Sunny, Danny DeVito. He's playing Danny DeVito. He's chaotic good.
Yeah, I don't think Danny DeVito, like, at this point, I don't even know if he acts anymore.
Honestly,
I think he just shows up on sets and he's just himself and they record it.
I mean,
it's like Danny DeVito caught in the wild right there.
How could you have a blessing like that and just tell him to be somebody he's not when what he is already, like, gold?
I think we should skip ahead then and talk about someone else who just shows up on set and doesn't even act. Liam Neeson. Does he act? What's he do? The only time I know of him as an actor is probably as Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, I would.
But other than that,
he plays himself.
He does play himself. Oh, actually, okay. Whoa. Big exception, actually. I kind of forgot. Schindler's List. He's a very good Schindler. But aside from that, every action movie and everything else he's ever done,
it's the same character.
He's just Liam Neeson. He just shows up.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt. Or not Brad Pitt. Tom Cruise. Same thing. They're just always the same character. They're character actors. Yep. And then you be a character actor for long enough that you see yourself become the character.
Like, who am I? How did this start?
Live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's Liam Neeson right there.
No.
Did Schindler's List. He was Qui-Gon Jinn, and then...
He was in the Batman Christopher Nolan series. He was, Oh my god, what the fuck?
Qui-Gon Jinn.
No, he wasn't Qui-Gon Jinn.
Essentially Qui-Gon Jinn.
But yeah, well, no, because he was evil.
Is he in Batman Begins?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? I haven't seen it as like an adult.
Is the name? I know it.
It's Qui-Gon Jinn. No, he's a monk.
That is what's fucking me up. Stop saying Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Okay, it's Qui-Gon Jinn.
He's Qui-Gon Jinn.
It's Qui-Gon Jinn. I want to say he's chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
No reason.
Or, maybe chaotic good. He's chaotic though. Or is he like lawful evil? Who knows? I'm always like on the fence. I know they're two completely different things, but my brain does not.
He's not an evil character. Don't get lost. You've been doing so good.
I'm going down the wormhole now.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You're doing so good.
Crossing the event horizon of my thinking.
Oh god.
I could see neutral evil. Maybe. No.
He's not evil.
He's not evil.
He's not evil.
Chaotic. See, the thing is, though, I don't feel like he's that chaotic. He's just angry dad.
True neutral, then? But like, he's not a good character.
Is he lawful neutral?
Maybe.
I could see lawful neutral probably more. Yeah. I think he's just an angry dad.
The main role that I'm thinking of, which I feel like is
Taken?
Yeah. It's whatever.
Angry dad.
Angry dad. And like, let's be real. Like, he's not following the laws in that. one.
Yeah, but they also
like,
kidnapped
also-
his daughter,
yeah.
and he's an FBI agent, and bada bing, bada boom, he kills people.
Is he an FBI agent? I thought he
He's
was an
something
air
weird.
marshal.
He's a highly trained individual.
I will
He's
find
been
you
like
and I will
special,
kill
he's
you.
like special forces or something.
I don't know, dude. I don't know why I thought he was an air marshal. I'm pretty sure he plays an air marshal.
What
at
even
least, like,
is an air
twice.
marshal?
I don't know. I think that's the people who go on planes and like make sure shit doesn't go bad in the air.
Ah, yes, indeed, aviator, peanut bottle, Leonardo DiCaprio.
The only line that I remember from that movie is that one bitch saying, "Golly."
See, all I remember from Aviator is him just sitting in the room going peanut bottle, peanut bottle, peanut bottle, and having like a mental breakdown. And I was like 12 when I saw that movie, so like peanut bottle left an imprint on my mind. It's the only thing I remember from that whole movie. I remember it being like decent, and then at the end I was just like, I don't know what I just watched.
I don't know.
But that guy peed in a bottle while going insane in a movie theater in his house.
That's the perfect one for this.
Turk and JD, world's biggest doctor. Scrubs.
The world's biggest
The
dog.
world's biggest doctor.
So I want to say JD. JD's like low-key psycho.
Yeah. No, there's no low key there.
Like you
I
just
think JD overall, like
what's wrong with him?
he's a selfish prick, kinda. You know, like we get all this reasoning and we get all these like thoughts and everything, and it's only
But
because
still, it's
we
selfish.
see everything from his perspective,
Yeah.
including his thoughts.
I remember we were
But
talking.
if you were not there inside of his mind and just someone else
you'd
on
be
the
like,
outside, if you're
"Oh,
like
this guy's an
Laverne,
asshole."
if you are Laverne sitting there at the desk, you're like, no, this guy's a bitch.
Yeah, he's an asshole. We were talking about this last time where I like because he's the narrator in this, and I
Yeah.
don't think he's a reliable narrator. He's an asshole,
Yeah, he is kind of, he's like
like Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim. Yeah. I
So
don't know why I was going to say Steven Universe.
I can see where you could
Yeah.
get confused
Almost.
there. Close but not quite. Same but not same.
But he's definitely, yeah, I think because we see a lot of his, like, you know,
Yeah, internal monologues /
daydreams.
daydreams. Does he have schizophrenia? Like, is there like one of those like weird internet theories where it's all going on in his head?
Well, I mean, that could be drawn back to Janitor. The writers admitted that in season 1, Janitor was supposed to be a figment of his imagination, but
Oh,
the Janitor
yeah.
was just such a
He
well-written,
is a
good,
good
like, side
character.
character that they were like, hey,
You're
we'll
real
just
now.
keep Janitor. Yeah, we'll just keep Janitor and keep him going.
Yeah, but like I wouldn't be surprised to like see like one of those fan theories on Reddit where like he was a patient at the hospital, he was sick this whole time, he's been in a coma,
Okay,
and this is
slow down, Rugrats. You know, that's the whole Rugrats theory, right? Is it Rugrats that he's in the
Dude,
coma the whole time? No, Ash Ketchum's in a coma.
I don't know. There are a bunch of theories all like that, but
Yo,
like
shout outs to Ash Ketchum for finally winning the Pokemon League. He's finally a champion. He did it. It only took him so many years, and he's still a child. What's wrong? He's in a coma.
but like
Yeah,
I-
JD's not. I would not say he's a very.
reliable narrator. But like I could see this show.
But he kind of
being-
is. He's just a.
He's an asshole.
He's just him. He's just JD. But he does grow a lot through this show. Okay, maybe not a lot, but
Kind of.
it's a slow, steady process of getting more understanding of the world around him.
So what are we thinking? Because I think he's neutral.
I'd say neutral. So I don't want to say, it's like the only good thing truly kind of about him is that he's a doctor.
Does he actually get his doctorate in the show, or does he stay in residency the whole time? I can't
No,
remember.
yeah, I think it's season 1, he's an intern. Season 2, he's like a resident. And then
No,
by
season 1 is residency.
Okay. But by season 3 or 4, he becomes a doctor.
I don't remember.
Chaotic
Chaotic
because I mean,
neutral?
by like season 6 and stuff, he's got his own interns that he's teaching and stuff.
Chaotic neutral? Question mark?
There's a piece of me that wants to say yes, but then there's a piece of me that goes back to like what I said at the very like earlier in the episode and saying I don't want to overly use chaotic, but I feel like a lot of the characters
Yeah.
we're talking about are
Chaotic,
somewhat
yeah.
chaotic, you know.
So So JD. See, I feel like
JD's kind of...
this is kind of making me hate writing because I feel like he's kind of like, you know, like Donkey or, you know, House's sidekick guy. Like, where all the sidekick guys are just like good. Like, I know that Turk is like developed and stuff like that, but like also at the same time,
it's like I think it goes back to he's very akin to like Finn and Jake. And it's not exactly that he's good, but he's a bit more grounded. He's a very grounded character for this airhead protagonist. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But like, I can't think of like a single like bad thing that he did, or like, you know, maybe like thing where it was like, wow, dude, you're being an asshole. Like, I think he's...
I would place
neutral
Turk.
good.
He's either lawful neutral or neutral good. I'd say maybe
But,
like
they're
more.
judging
He's more
people.
neutral. He's more neutral good.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
But if you go a little bit deeper, you can see him in the back there. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right there, drinking some coffee.
Ooh. Dr. Cox.
Dr. Cox is, I think, a little more complicated of a character,
Yeah.
but also kind of not, but kind of yes, but
Yeah.
kind of not, but right there.
Wow. I don't
He's-
remember what that is from. Like, I don't
Who
remember
cares?
what episode.
He makes faces like that all the time.
He really does. He's a great character.
I think Dr. Cox oftentimes falls into the same vein somewhat as like you could converse with like Gordon Ramsay.
Can we pause this for a second? And like, he
Are
was
you looking
rocking
at his hair?
Yeah, he was rocking
he's
the
got
ramen
curls.
hair.
He's got the curls, man.
But yeah, no, I agree. He is kind of like whatchamacallit that you just said. That went
Gordon
in.
Ramsay?
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay.
Because it's like, I don't know, he's definitely a cynic,
Yeah, but he's funny.
but
like,
he's also just been through a lot of shit, and he's very
yeah,
already matured by like life's hardness and being a doctor for so long that
he doesn't let things
like he's kind of portrayed somewhat as a
coarse guy.
not evil character, but yeah, he's kind of.
coarse.
I'd say Kelso is more in the evil, but at the same time, it's like even Kelso himself isn't really like super evil. Kelso is just, this is my job for the hospital. I have to care about insurance and all these stupid things that
Yeah.
are actually a piece of healthcare in the States, you know?
Yeah, you need to do to manage a hospital, unfortunately.
So they're just met as like harder characters, but I mean, you do have like
I
softer
want to say he's a
scenes
good
and-
guy though. Like, he comes
I'd
off as
say.
abrasive.
He's a teacher through and through, though.
Yeah, neutral good.
Maybe chaotic good.
What does he do that's like impulsive though?
He's an alcoholic and generally
He was
does
an
go
alcoholic.
over the edge sometimes with like going too far with being mean and just rough as a character. But at the end of the day, they're still good. Like they're they're trying to do what's best for. I'd say that's kind of the difference between Kelso and Dr. Cox. Kelso does what's best for the hospital. Cox does what's best for the people at the hospital.
Okay. So neutral good?
I
Or
guess.
chaotic
yeah.
good?
One of those two. I feel like they're one of those characters that you'd probably need to break out the complex, like
the
middle,
9x9 or whatever.
the gray area chart.
Yeah. I think it's getting a little bit long.
Okay.
So I think
I'd say yeah.
We should
save
do-
characters for later. There's just so many good characters.
Yeah.
There's so many good tangents to go
yeah,
on.
if you guys like this series, and you guys want more parts, just let us know.
Absolutely.
I guess we're gonna end it here.
Thanks for joining us for the side quest.
Yeah, it was fun. Talk to you guys next time.